everyone, it's Rebel Weasel, and it's time for Curiosity gameplay with Rebels ARK Live. Let's have a little review today of what our progress has been so far. I hope you're all having a great day. Last we left off, we were trying to set up egg layers for each egg type. Let's go on upstairs and have a look at my herds. We started out with dodos doing the extra small eggs, and they're doing wonderfully over there. I'm going to go ahead and turn off their names, so that's an awful lot of garbage on the screen. And then we were going with medium eggs were going to be for the Carbonemus. And I already have my first team of Carbonemus egg layers right over here. There's 5 of them, 1 male and 4 females. And I'm working on a second team for when I have my base built and I have a stable up. Pretty much what I expect to do is just rotate between the egg layers, have like 20 out of one kind at a time, or maybe just 5 each of each kind. Really not sure where I'm going with that. We have an adolescent male going up over here. We're going to check his food level. Oh, actually, he probably doesn't need the food because he has access to the feeding bin now. Now, I have 4 out of the 5 moschops that I wanted to go for. The moschops are growing large eggs for me. This is a really nice small-sized animal for having a kibble herd made with. And they eat berries. That's another big bonus for me. So that's where we're getting my large eggs. And I have, unfortunately, the bad luck of having 3 babies that are all male. So next mating time around tomorrow, hopefully I'll get our last female. Finally, upstairs, we have our Raptors. Raptors are the one meat-eating group of the batch, and if it wasn't for the fact that I already need Raptors anyway, because they give the egg boost, I probably wouldn't have bothered. I'd have gone with the Pegomastix. The Pegomastix is awesome because it also lays the same size eggs, which is, I believe, small eggs. And the small eggs are helpful in that they, well, I just lost my train of thought. Wow. Please forgive me, I'm running on 2 hours of sleep tonight. The Raptors, the big downer is that they're carnivores, and I try to have as few carnivores as possible in the early stages of the game, so that I don't have to keep hunting meat all the time when meat's a little harder to come by until I get my meat collecting animals that are great at it. So for now, what we're going to be working on is double checking. We have our medium eggs, our large eggs, our extra large eggs, our extra small eggs, and our small eggs are done. The next thing on my list of things to do was to go ahead and do a dino warpaint tutorial. I like to mark my dinos. Let's see if I can... Well, we'll go downstairs. I like to mark my dinos so that they're very easily recognizable from a distance based on what utility they have. For instance, these animals here are my kibble herds, and they have an orange stripe. Orange is the color code that I use on my base to mark anything that's related to animals. So if I have a box that holds saddles, I paint it orange. If I have a box that holds dino eggs, I paint it orange. And I give each of the animals a ring around their neck, like a collar, that tells me what sex they are. So I have 2 females that have already been war-painted here. But unfortunately, the war paint didn't really work out right. I started out trying to use black and it didn't work, so I'm going to be redoing their war paint anyway. Now, the paint that they have on them is fine, of course. It's just that I need to... One of the features of war paint is that you can save it as a template. So once you design your war paint the way you want it to be, you can save it as a template, and then that way... if you, for instance, move your dino across to a different map through a server transfer, it will lose its war paint. But if you have the template already saved, you just tell it, please load the template for this dino, and it'll load it and automatically repaint your dino as long as you have the paint chips of the right color. So we're going to start with this male here. And you don't need a paintbrush for each color that you're going to use. You just need one paintbrush to use as a tool. but you need paint chips of each paint color you're going to do. And you know, I just got distracted. We're going to take just a quick break and go grab all those berries off of all those animals real quick. That's what I was trying to do. That's what I got distracted from, that I lost my track of thought. This is, let's make sure, yep, it's a juvenile, so it's eating from the trough. Good. I suppose this wasn't really necessary. There we go. Alright. Starting over, we are going to Warpaint this male moschops. And you do not need a paintbrush for each paint color that you'll be using for your design. You only need one paintbrush to get it started, and then paint chips for each color that you want to use. Later, when you reload the template on an animal, you have to make sure you have those paint chips in your inventory as well. So I'm gonna equip my paintbrush and smack him with it. Ta-da! And there I have my moschops. They start off in a kind of a distant view, and you can zoom in by scrolling your mouse wheel forward or scrolling your mouse wheel back. I'm going to scroll my mouse wheel forward and I'm going to tilt him. In order to paint, and this is the funny part, these mouse button designs over here on the left, they don't work the way that they say they do. If you want to paint, you hold your left mouse button down and there's a paint right there. If you want to erase, you hold your right mouse button. Nope, wait. If you want to erase, you hold your shift and your left. No, if you want to erase, you hold control. Control, no, control moved him. Control and the right mouse button. Okay, so this is the way it works. If you want to paint thick, you hold your shift key down and use your left mouse button, and it gives you a thick line, like so. Versus the thin line, which is that. So left mouse button, thin line, shift and left mouse button, thick line. Now I'm going to erase all that by holding my shift key and using my right mouse button. Shift and right mouse button erases. So I want to erase all this mess that I just drew. Okay. Now I want to tilt him a little bit towards me so that I can get him right on the spine. And I believe that is control and left mouse button. And then you pull towards you to tilt him down, pull away from you to tilt him up. And I'm going to hold shift and right mouse key and paint. Oh, shift and left mouse key and paint my X design. I'm also going to go ahead and switch paint chips by clicking on the cyan for the male and start on his collar. Which isn't working. I do have to have paintbrushes for all of them. Alright, my bad. Look at that. I don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. Zoom in with the scroll wheel. grab him with the right mouse button to move him sideways or up and down without tilting him. And hold the control key and left mouse button to rotate. It's hard to get a nice straight line with these wrinkles. Alright, so the way that my paint program is designed, it's set up so that the paint can show from all four sides of the animal. If my animal gets loose, or if he gets picked up by somebody and they don't paint over him, or just lost and wandering for some reason, like set on wander by a bad whistle, then I can find them pretty quickly from overhead. And I'm going to hold my left control key and my left mouse button and rotate him down. I can see him overhead by seeing him from the top. I can see him from the side by seeing this stripe on the side. And I can also see them from behind because I moved this mark underneath their tail. And that's the wrong color. Oops, let's erase that. And switch back to orange. So I put a mark under their tail that usually shows up when you're coming up behind them. Holding my left control key and using my left mouse button, I grab, hold, and rotate. Holding my shift key and my left mouse button, I paint the thick line. My left control key and left mouse button, I hold them both down and rotate. And now I'm going to tilt him so that I can match up the X on the back. Holding my left control key and left mouse button, I rotate him back up. And now I can finish the side stripe. I'm going to hold my left control key and my left mouse button and tilt him back so that I can match his collar and switch to the cyan for his collar. And again, control key and left mouse button to tilt him back and start to swivel him around. I can get his sex collar. Sex collar. Under his neck. And I can get the orange stripe around his chest. Again, holding my control key and my left mouse button, I rotate him the rest of the way. And I finish his paint job. There he is, he's all done. Now, to save your paint job, you click Save Paint, and you give it a name. So this is going to be Kibble, Moschops, Male, and set. If I have another male that I want to paint using my Kibble Warpaint design, I just have to load that paint design. I'll show you on this female. Once I hit her with the paintbrush, I go load paints from this type. And I have Kibble Moschops female, Kibble Moschops male. The male shows that I need cyan coloring and orange coloring. And see, the female is messed up. It says that I need black coloring. So I'm going to be rewriting my female one. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to simply select the male and then erase all of the cyan coloring. But if you don't happen to get it all erased, it'll ask for the cyan next time. So I prefer to just start out fresh. I'm not going to do either of those. I'm going to exit out of it, and I'll start all over again with her. Now, I need to move her to the left just a little bit. I'm going to grab her with my right mouse key and hold it, and move her to the left. It moves very slowly. Oops, I did pink. Let's erase that. And we're going to rotate her again by holding the control key and the left mouse button. I don't think I could draw a straight line to save my life. There we go. I made these stripes on this side a little bit whiter than I normally do. Just got carried away because I was getting such a smooth, even line. I was happy about it. We're going to finish her pink collar so we can identify her sex. Such a pretty necklace, little girl. So if this animal got loose and I was just wandering around looking for it, or if, for instance, I set her out on wander in my compound because I wanted her to collect resources for me on auto resource collection, I could search for her pretty easily. I'll be able to see her from all 3 views, and what's most important is that these colors are not really normally naturally occurring colors in the biome of the island map, so it'll stand out. The orange, the pink, and the cyans will stand out really dramatically against the greens and the tans of most of the browns of most of the island regions. And she's done. We're gonna save her paint style on top of the original paint. So kibble, moschops, female. And that should be saved now on top of the original paint that had the black paint chipped in it by accident. And she's done. And that's how I do war paint. And this is the design that I use for war painting kibble herd animals that I set out on Wander for auto collection, or that I have set up to do egg laying and just need to worry if my base gets destroyed or something happens. So we'll put these away and move on to the next topic of our evening. So what I have next is we've done the egg layers and checked them out, and we've done the dino war paint tutorial, but I haven't shown you my craft ball progress yet. And also we were going to make a temporary taming base pen here at the base. So we're going to grab cargo and we're going to go have a look around out there. Getting a little crowded in here. I thought this place was way too big when I first made my temporary construction house. So the design of this location, I'm gonna come sit down so I don't get distracted by flying around. The design of this location that I'm calling Winter's Castle is going to be somewhat like a village compound, or say a colonial plantation sort of area. It's going to be multiple buildings with specific functions that are in the same close proximity to each other. This house that I'm standing on right here is just my temporary construction house. It's a very simple 5x10 rectangle block that's boring, with multiple levels to fit in a starting garden, enough room for resource collection animals, and enough room for the crafting stations that you need to get started. And the very next step that I made in setting up, setting down my roots here was, of course, to get a temporary perimeter fencing that is defensive and helps keep me safe while I work on my compound. The concept here is that my tribe will share its resources and share generalized stuff, but each person within this small village can build a small footprint home for their own personal storage or personal crafting stations. To give an example, on my server, the setup for the upgrade crafting station mod, the upgrade equipment mod, upgrade station mod. I'm gonna get the name right. I will, I swear. Alright, the upgrade station. The upgrade station is a mod that you can get for ARK Survival Evolved that lets you take a piece of armor or a weapon and upgrade it by raising its level. You can raise it all the way up from the primitive, gray version of itself to the superior best ascendant. But on top of that, you can also do what they call enhancements. You can enhance your armor to have better durability, or you can enhance your weapon to give better damage. Now, that's a little cheaty, just a little bit, just enough so that you feel like you're kind of getting away with too much. So the server that I play on has it set up so that the material cost in order to enhance anything is pretty prohibitive. It requires black pearls and element, to give an example. So knowing that, in a tribe where you have shared resources, sometimes you're working on a project and you don't want somebody to pull your black pearls that you've been saving to upload your fur gear, for instance. So and you want to have your own station where you can store those materials. So that is why I feel that for best tribe peace in a small tribe, especially a small tribe, it would be a good idea in our compound to each have our own separate building that's our home. And there are ways to circumvent resource pulling, by the way. The way to do that is to name your crafting benches or your storage boxes with an asterisk in the front, and that blacklists it so that other crafting benches will not pull directly from them. So there you go. There you have it. That's how it works out. So our first building, and I'm saying so a lot, I'm sorry. Our first building here in the Winter's Palace compound, in Winter's Castle compound, is going to be shaped like a lighthouse. And if you like, I've already gotten started on stage 1 of building this lighthouse, and this lighthouse will be my shared crafting hall for my tribe. Everybody will have access to the crafting equipment in here. Everybody will have access to the materials stored in here. It's a group effort. And it's going to be shaped like a lighthouse. The general consideration here is that the industrial forge will go in the very center, in the bottom floor, with six stories high to give it room, and then the floor above that will have the tech replicator, which is a gigantic glowing ball. That gigantic glowing ball, when viewed from a reasonable distance, actually looks like a searchlight for a lighthouse, which is where I got the concept for this design. If you'd like to know more about building this particular building, you can check out my YouTube channel. I have a link for it available in on my channel page. You can scroll down underneath the video and find the link to it. Also, just since we're doing self-promotion-y thingies, I can let you know that I have set up or linked in my Twitter channel so that I will warn people when I'm going to go ahead and be live on Twitch if they want to catch my streams. And they're like me and they pretty much ignore their emails all day. The other thing I did was I created a very small taming pen here so I can grab things like wolves and saber cats, which are my primary choice of taming, and dump them in this pen and then just shoot them through the doorways. It's a simple 3x3 foundation with doorways all the way around, double high, so that they can't jump over it. So that's pretty much it. That's a revamp of how the progress is going on my base. We're at stage 1 on the lighthouse. And we have a taming pen. Next on our list is taming combat mounts. I don't have any combat mounts. Even this eagle is actually pretty weak, and Hobbs, my saber-tooth cat, was a free giveaway that was only level 100, I believe, or 150, and the server max dino limit here is 210. So my animals are having just a little bit of a hard time coping with things that are going on. I see some scorpions over there. So basically what I thought that I would do is I'd like to get a certain specific animal that would be really helpful in caves, and that's the saber-tooth cat, otherwise known as the Smilodon. The reason why I prefer the cat over the wolf is quite simply because he's a little bit beefier and he's faster, and I find that he does just a little bit more damage, and I don't want to have a pack. And I have a friend who likes wolves, and I'd rather let him have the pack of wolves while I have a pack of lions. Rebel lions. Rebellions! Okay. Alright, I'm done. For now. So I'm just going to take my scope and look around and see what's available. Other animals that I'd like to get a hold of are Stigliomich, which is from a mod called Archaeology. There's what looks like a saber-tooth cat down there. 189, that's better than Hobbs, who started at 150, but I still think that I should probably hold out for 200. The other animal that I'd like to grab would be a moose, most specifically a male moose. Many people don't realize this, but a moose is a really great natural animal defense against flyers. Things such as onyx in a cave. If you have a cave that has enough room for you to be wandering around on a moose, it's helpful. Let's go ahead and check out this female, because if we find males, we'll want to breed them up to be really good fighting mooses. Moose. Yeah, I know the proper word. Oh, that girl is only level 28. Let's go ahead and just grab her and kill her. That way we can spawn something nicer. We'll take her over my compound so I can harvest her without interruption. That way that eagle that was over there eyeing my kill won't come over here and fight me for it. I also wouldn't mind taming a Daedon. We have a couple ahead of us there. A 196, that's a good level. And a 70 fighting a level... No, wait. The male is 133. The 70 is the Ankylo that they're taking out. We could try for the Daedon. I'm not sure what they eat. I assumed that just plain old meat would be okay. And these animals will be partially combat animals, but also guards for my base that I can have out and on the ready. Now, I was going to try to do immersive taming on some of these. Most of them require prime meat. We're going to grab a taming journal so that we can have it available and look animals up. So let's look up the Daedon, and it says raw prime meat bait. That's the stuff that I made. I only have a little bit of it, and more than likely I'd have to put it on an arrow and like shoot it over in its neighborhood. But what we could do is we could go grab that 196 female. I don't know, should I hold out for a 200? I'm not sure. Those things are really hard to kill. I think I'm gonna hold out for a 200 and keep my standards. Especially knowing that the server is weighted in such a way that we're getting higher level animals spawned here naturally. We have a Dimorphodon over there, which is my very favorite shoulder pet for caves. And is that the same tiger that was too low level? Yeah, 119. Let's go ahead and take her out. Now, a Dimorphodon, I'd be happy to have a lower level on my shoulder in the caves to start out. We'll keep an eye on that and see if it heads over anywhere near where I can get a hold of it. Alright, we have two cats over here. A 182. We'll go ahead and grab her and take her out. Oh, looks like the... No, the Dimorphodon isn't attacking. Some other saber cat is. Oh well. Cargo's taking a little bit of a beating here. Looks like we're doing more killing than taming. That looks like a nice color. Aww. Guess I can't land on that rock. I tried. Well, we're not finding much in the way of things to tame here. Poor Dodie doesn't have a chance in hell surviving that. 96. So close. But I really think we can do better. Maybe I should try it. What the heck? I missed. I can't believe I missed. Did I get the 196? I got a 70. Let's take him over here and kill him. Her. I assumed her gender. Where did she go? Got very close to the spike fence. Oh no. That's the one I wanted to tame. Can I get that by going at it sideways maybe? Let's try. Got her. Perfect. And I don't think that she can get through the doorways. Doesn't seem to be. That looked close though. Alright. She needs... I need arrows, I think. I didn't want the whole badge. If I want to make a raw prime meat bait and stone arrow, okay. Let's try 5. Don't really feel good not having my sword on my toolbar. Okay. I don't think she's gonna calm down being caged up enough to eat that. That's what happened with the Alpha Raptor. I'll probably have to knock her out. Or, you know what else I can do? I can grab my destruction gun. And let her loose and come up here. She is not calming down. There she goes. Oh, she went right to the fence. So she's gonna have to be a knockout tame. There's no way around it. She's crazy with rage. Alright, that means I need to put the fence back together. I guess we'll let her die. Lesson learned. These are gonna be knockout tames. Missed. Come here. Come here. Everything seems really bad connection-wise. Everything's a little laggy. Where'd she go? There she is. Damn it. Got her. Alright, alright. Did she make it? She did. Okay. Alright, so knockout tame it is. That means we go for the trank gun. We'll take these off. And I have this new thing called an appetizer trank dart that I'm going to try first. Let's put our book away. Put the crossbow away. Put the team stuff back in the cooler. There. All right. Let's go shoot ourselves, somebody. Did that add any torpor to her? Just a bit. Missed. Oh. Okay. So much for those. How did we do for torpor on that? Wow. I really should try to get headshots since this is going to take so long. I'm pretty notorious for having bad aim. Look at how many times I've just missed. Let's check her torpor. Good. I am gonna burn through trank darts, that's for sure. She's gotta be close. There she goes. There's my girl. Excellent. I'll have to look up what it takes to tame her because I don't know. Let's see what it says. I'm gonna go to the Dodo Dex. Sabertooth. There she is. She takes regular kibble. I happen to have regular kibble, I do believe. What a coincidence, because I happen to have those kibble herds. Let's go grab that, and something else that I have that's called appetizer. It makes the animal get hungry faster. Let's double check. I believe it's the blue. It's the blue. And appetizer. Whoops. Yeah, I'm definitely lagging a little bit. Kind of an annoying time for an eagle to be flying overhead. Don't you come over here. Attack the fence. Looks like it's going straight for the fence. No, okay. So we're gonna feed her this and watch her food go down quickly. There's a stronger version, I just didn't think to make it ahead of time. Oh. There's that dimorphodon. Just raw meat bait, huh? Let's go grab some. I'll try just dropping it here and seeing if it notices it. Not sure where it went. Oh, I think it's attacking the fence. Oh, that was a penguin. Let's see how this sabertooth likes the regular kibble. Apparently I didn't make the sabertooth hungry enough. We'll go ahead and try to feed another appetizer. The dimorphodon that I wanted to tame is way over there now. It did say regular kibble. I'm sure it said regular kibble. There she goes. So that was close to 4,200. Oh, she's really eating. Wow, 61% with just 2 bites. That's great. We're gonna get... Whoa! That went so fast! Yay! I don't have a name for this girl yet, so we'll just let her not have a name for now. And let's make sure that she goes neutral for now. Perfect! I'm gonna leave her here and go see if that dimorphodon is okay. Yep, it looks like it. Even though it's only half the level of the best levels you can get on this game, I won't say no to a dimorphodon. Just to have something on my shoulder against those onyx, the bats inside the caves, would be helpful. I lost track of it. There it is. Let's try dropping a meat. Oh, here it comes. So this is immersive taming for the dimorphodon. Nice. Come be friends with me. I have foods for you. You like my cooking? Ooh. He liked that. That's pretty effective. 2 bites, 24%. Oh, he bypassed that one. Let's see if he comes back for it. Don't get too close to my spiky fence. Come on back. Yay! Saved in the nick of time. Oh, now that he no longer perceives me as a threat, I can pet him. Aww. And I can hand feed him. Oh, I guess one of the reasons why he's taming so quickly is because he's only half max level. Come here, I want to feed you. Woo! Good boy. Good boy. I will name you Jimi Hendrix. No, he's not purple enough to be Jimi Hendrix. Where are you going? Aww. 68%. I may have myself a cave companion. This is great because I've been holding off on going to the caves until I got one of these. Don't go to the... No, 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 no. Don't go. Don't go to the spiky fence. Come here. Oh, good. Excellent, excellent. Come on, like 2 more bites. Good boy. Taming a flyer is a little bit harder than I thought it would be. Come here. He's gonna have to come back to me. Come on. I don't believe this. Right in the middle of a big epic battle? Oh, see? He hit the spike fence. Well, that's the end of it. Alright, well, we tried. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the sabertooth out. So, immersive taming will not work with setting them in a taming pen. They'll freak out too much. Good girl. And we will have a look at her stats. Ah, 45 in speed is good. 52 in food would be good. That's about the best. That's good. I won't feel too bad about using her as a combat mount. Let's go ahead and give her a name. How about Dusty? And now I have my first combat mount. She will be helpful for going in the caves. And I'm going to need a lot more trank darts. if I'm gonna have to do knockout tames. We will make her a saddle. We will see if I already have a saddle. SS. Megatherium, Sarco, Trendon. Nope. Then that must be crafted in the smithy. Huh. I guess I never trained it. There we go. I color code my saddles with my personal colors so you can tell them apart with the tribe. I always have such a hard time with ladders. I wonder if anybody else has that problem. And I forgot to put my name in her name. There we go. Now she's all tribe friendly. I guess it doesn't matter because she has... Oh, she doesn't need that because we have the different tribe settings. It actually shows who owns her. Okay. Let's change it back. You're gonna need to carry a lot more weight, girl, if we're gonna go into caves. I now have my cave companion. And this is why I like them. They're so fast. That's strange. I seem to have lost something. There it is. I will get better at this someday. I'll just keep telling myself that. So I'm gonna keep my combat animals down here. And that's our first. So before I should get started on anything else, I suppose I should be making some more trank darts. Boring. Jumped on my eagle because I wanted to go out and look for more animals, but yep, need more trank darts for sure. Let's see. And we could try making some of that higher level appetizer. We'll put the kibble away. Well, we've got so much of the blue appetizer, let's just use it up. And trank darts require simple rifle ammo, narcotics, and metal ingots, so let's go for 200. Oh, don't have enough gunpowder. Alright. This is where things get complicated. How boring. I'm gonna have to craft it, you guys. I'm sorry. So what I'm doing here is I'm searching through all structures for charcoal and transferring it into any structure that is a structures plus mortar and pestle. It found 55.99 items of charcoal. And now I need to just go check how much flint I have. And stone. Oh, well, we've got 10,000 spark powder already. And, oh, okay. So let's grind 10,000 flint and into spark powder to make our gunpowder. So I will use that tool again. All structures. Oh, actually, I don't want all structures. We do want all structures, but name contains mats. That's my materials box. That way it won't pull flint from anything else, although I don't think I use flint for anything else, so it doesn't matter. Search for flint. And again, tell it to go to the mortar and pestle. And this time I will tell it the maximum amount I want is 10,000. So pull one full stack of flint and separate it among all 5 mortar and pestles. And you see, it's put 2,000 in each mortar and pestle for me. Now in order to make gunpowder, I need spark powder. Spark powder requires 1 stone per flint. I did 10,000 stones, so I did 10,000 flint, so I just need to do 5,000 stone. All structures. Doesn't really matter. Stone. And mortar and pestle. Oh! Oh dear. Okay, let's reverse that. Let's metal storage box. Name contains mats, stone, all structures. I hope that worked. Did that work? Oh, thank God. I just transferred all the stone because I forgot to put a limit on how much stone could be transferred. So let's try that again. Look at that, I'm flustered. I'm putting away my tool by accident. All structures, maximum number 5,000. Stone. To the S plus mortar and pestle transfer. There we go. Looking at this inventory. Let's see here. Hello, Anne. It's good to see you again. Okay. So we just tell it craft all. And the maximum amount it'll let me craft all is 1,000. There is an upgraded form of these mortar and pestles that will grind much faster. It's a pretty big item and costly to craft, and I don't want to put it together until I have the building for it to go in. So my way of handling things is to just have 5 of these little smaller versions set up. I have a torch that belongs in Dusty. I always have a spare torch inside all my animals. Carrying these silly berries around I picked up from somewhere. Got a ways to go to wait on that. We can go check on my my herd babies. Oh, they're still babies. One of these days you will all grow up. This is the reason why people don't like to play survival games. Alright, what else can I be doing? I can put this back and put this here since I really don't need that tool lately. And I can paint my gun. That's always fun. Here's our dye mixer. And I use mud coloring and yellow for my colors. We can paint my sword. Ta-da! And we can paint my trusty shotgun. I love this shotgun. This is my very favorite weapon. I like that yellow stripe. Not sure what just got painted. Oh, okay. Up with brown. I don't want too much yellow. Don't want it to be gaudy. Yellow's already gaudy all by itself. Alright, that's almost everything I can paint. I can paint my torch. Stop rotating. Jeez. There. Look at all the different color options for painting your torch. That's crazy. There we go. I now have a gold shotgun. Ha ha ha. Let's go check on our gunpowder. What do we need? Like 3,000 gunpowder? 3,900? We haven't even started making it yet. Okay. Well, let's go scout for animals while we're waiting on trank guns. Or trank darts. Whoa, I ended up inside by accident. No, let me out. Freedom! Freedom! Okay. Ooh, a blue ringed drop. That means there's probably 2 crop pot box blueprints in it. Is there anything over here that wants to kill me? Hello? Looks like I'm safe. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, I was right. 2 metal wall blueprints. Exactly what I didn't need. Oh well. Oh hey, there's a date on. Let's check it out. 133, too low level. Oh hey, a raptor. $133. Stego's not doing so good. Oh, an Alpha Raptor. That's gonna be a problem. Such a beautiful coloring on that eagle. And 203 as well. Sad. Sad. Tragedy. So the Alpha Raptor can actually eat through my metal spike fence. That's gonna be a problem for me. I don't have anything strong enough to handle an Alpha Raptor except for probably about a couple hundred gunshots. Let's see. I saw a Daedon off to the left. Oh, there he is, trapped in the rocks. I know how you feel, little guy. Can't find him. There he is. 140. And then we have a sabertooth being beaten up by a mammoth. And a wolf being beaten up by a mammoth. Well, the wolf is dead. There's a female moose on the slopes over there. Oh, level 28. Let's go eat her. I'm gonna take my kill over at home because I don't want these eagles to come after it. Stay away from my moose. It's my meal. It looks like it's going to take quite a bit of time for me to set up my combat animals at this rate. There's that Alpha Raptor. Yep, I'm going to have to deal with him. Level 35. So, only about 150 shots with the shotgun. Or rather with the sniper rifle. There's a nice looking moose. What a beautiful color. What was that? 28 and 133. Nothing worth taming there. Let's go check on our bullets that we're trying to plate here. Oh. Yeah, my internet's pretty shaky today for some reason. And it's not just to the server. I notice my chat keeps disappearing and reappearing as well. Down we go. I might as well set up narcotics as well. So I'm going to pull spoiled meat into the mortar and pestle. Oh, I can't. This is an interesting feature. If the mortar and pestles are actually working on grinding something, you cannot pull anything into or out of them. So we just have to wait for these last 300 to 400 gunpowders to finish crafting. I can go ahead and grab what's complete. Wanted to make 200 simple rifle ammos. There we go. It takes 1 rifle bullet per narcotic, so as soon as we get 200 crafted, we should be able to pull enough to craft. Perfect. Only 112. What are we missing? Probably metal ingots. That's assuming we find anything to tame. Grinding up your spark powder and your bullets is a pretty good way to level up over time. Your narcotics as well. You deal them in such mass quantities. Spark powder, gunpowder, narcotic, stimulant for cooking. All done. Well, not all done, but that's good enough, right? 112 plus what I had gives us 147. That should be enough to knock out one animal. It ought to, right? Yeah? Yeah, I think it should. Okay, so now we just have to find something that we can knock out. Let's head back upstairs. I probably shouldn't take all of them with me, just in case something goes wrong. But I'm just gonna be reckless that way. Has that Alpha Raptor discovered us yet? Nope, he's way over there. Right next to all those luscious looking tires. Or saber cats. Let's see if there's any other saber cats that we want to get. Oh, a male 196? Oh wait, there's one more right here on the shoreline. Let me look at it. Another male 196. It's like they're all 196. Do we want the black one or the red one? Let's go for the black one. Even though it's next to the scary Alpha Raptor. Got him! So we're gonna take him and put him in my taming pen. That's what you get, buddy. Hit the bird, you go in jail. Oh, he's actually got stripes. And now the long, tedious wait while we try to knock him out. Come here, let me hit you in the head at least. Alright, shoulder will do. Stand still! Oh, he is pretty. Very good. Just stay still. Right there. No, no, no! Come here. Headshots probably don't even make a difference with this animal with my luck. I don't want to stop and look it up. That's right. Quit running from me. You are a cowardly lion, sir. Your soon-to-be female mate was much more rage-orific than you are. There we go. I'm trying not to waste these since I'm so short on them. Oops, I missed. Point blank range, I'm missing. He ought to be getting close. We can check his torpor range with them. Oh, look. 5,100 out of 6,300. Alright. My aim is so bad, can you imagine how poorly I'd do this if I didn't have a taming pen? Come here. Oh, I know it hurts, baby. You're gonna like living with me. I'm gonna take good care of you. I even already have a female friend for you. There he goes. Perfect. Look at that, 128 darts left. We could probably get another one. So, oh, I already have Appetizer X. Might as well dump these blueprints down. Hey, I had 51 more darts in there. And regular kibble. now we're just gonna feed him the appetizer until he gets hungry. There we go. His health is starting to go down faster. I mean his food, sorry. He's getting hungrier. I have to wait until, sorry, creaky chair. I have to wait until he's a certain level of hungry before I feed him, just in case something comes and attacks him. There's that Alpha Raptor over there. I'll go ahead and give the sabertooth his food. I don't really feel a need to starve tame him out here. Oh, he's getting close to my spiky fence. The minute he hits it, I need to change ammo and just take him out. As a matter of fact, as soon as this saber-tooth cat is done, we'll just take care of that. We'll switch ammo now. Well, actually, keep that. Well, I'll try my fabricated sniper rifle as well, just in case. So I'll keep my good gun, put away the spare, which I didn't need. Oh, he's done! Good. We'll put away the trank darts for now. And let's make a saddle for our new saber-tooth. Which can't be made in inventory. Come on out. Good boy. A little bit further. Oh, he's pretty. Let's name him Ash. So we have Ash and Dusty. And we'll have a look at his stats real quick. Oh, 46 in health, that's wonderful. And 47 in speed. 36 in weight is not bad either. 41 in damage. He'll be nice for breeding. We'll make sure not to take him in caves and save him for breeding. Now, I could try to kill that raptor with Rudy, my pteranodon. Wow, internet, it's just really bad today. Or I could try to shoot it with my gun. What do you say we pack up this turtle and get it out of the way? We'll take Rudy with us. He's not great or anything, but we'll give him some health and... Oh, he can't do combat like this. Let's go put some weight down. Let's see. I'm carrying so many weapons, that's the problem. We'll cut some of this ammo in half. It may actually take that much to take out that raptor, even though it's only level 35. Alright, let's see where it got to. Oh, with my luck, something else killed it. Oh, is that him? Can't tell. Yep, that's him. Missed. Oh, the lag is gonna just like really help me with this, isn't it? Ah, it's not even responding. Okay, let's go land and rest. Lord. Guess I'll have to depend on my weapons. Great, I'm shooting my tower. What's the health on the tower? Oh, it's fine. I think it ate that sabertooth and healed up. It's not even bloody anymore. Die! You son of a bitch. Jaws reference. Almost there. Woo! Yeah! I hate those things. I hate them. I hate them, hate them, hate them. It's dead. Yes. Yes, the evil witch is dead. Oh my gosh. It leveled me up too. Ha! That's what you get. Hanging out in my territory. Level 91. Let's see what I unlocked. That was a good end to my day. I have a big smile on my face. I'm so happy. Oh, whoops. Well. Let's see where Rudy went. I have no idea where he is. He's probably off being eaten somewhere. Yep. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Dumb bird. It's not his fault. I got too close to the water. I'm sorry I called you dumb bird, Rudy. You did a good job. Yes, you did. Good job, Rudy. Such an abusive parent. Here. As a treat, have a piece of prime meat. Mmm, nummy, nummy. Nummy prime meat. Good boy. See how many bullets I took? Damn, I need to upgrade more. Oh, that weapon isn't upgraded at all. Okay. Oh well. Alright. Hey, element. Nice. They're giving us element now. Oh! Aiden, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I also have a Twitter account. If you wanted to follow me there, I could let you know when I'm going live. Of course you'll get the emails from Twitch. Let's see. I have all this stuff to sort. I'm not sure what to do with the prime meat. How long will it last? Oh, only in 2 minutes? I have to either cook it or turn it into bait. Let's turn it into bait. I'll tell you what, I'll split the difference. There we go. Oh, I don't want it to go in there. I actually have enough bait. Let's just cook it. We need charcoal anyway. Okay, let's see. I picked up a hatchet, which is an improvement over my current hatchet. Nice. The pickaxe isn't better though. Wow, look, I pretty much damaged this fabricated sniper rifle. If I had better aim, I guess I should put a scope on the regular sniper rifle so I can see better. And then I could probably have taken that thing out. Let's see, we have a ton of trophies here. The claw, the head, the helmet skin. Put these weapons away. So, I would like to find moose, the Megaloceros. Those would be the next thing that I would tame. We have some new animals over here. It looks like a pack of hyenodons. And a cat and another pack. Wow. That's pretty vicious looking. Let's see what we've got going on over here. Looks like 189 is the Alpha hyenodon there. Let's check out on the shoreline of the river. There he is. 189 is the other Alpha. That's a little low. 190 at least, considering that the max level animal is 210 and everything's weighted so that we get more high level animals than low. Oh, there's a moose over there. Let's go, Megaloceros. Let's go see what level it is. $126. Nope. I'm sorry, my dear. You have just become meat for the eagle. Grist for the mill. Fodder for the trough. Aww. I feel terrible killing these innocent animals. If you'd leveled up better and been a higher level, I would have given you a good home. This is a meritocracy. Let's see. Oh, there's some Megaloceroses. Got a flappy wing in my face. $119. 133. There's another one back there near that penguin. 196. It's a female, but it could be bred. Chance of good stats. Now, if I put this in the taming pen, will it freak out and refuse to be immersive tamed? That's a good experiment. For science! Oh, she didn't even make it in the taming pen, but she's not having any issues, so... Let's put her in the taming pen just to keep her from hitting the spiked fence. Got her. So... Megaloceros. A berry bait bag. Or dimorphodon kibble, which I don't have. Okay, okay. This'll be fun. Here are my baits. And these are the berries. Hello, my dear. I have a treat for you. Oh, that's right. You like that. This looks like it's going to take a while. We'll just sit here in our pretty cage. Ooh. Yeah, you enjoy being fed by me. That's right. Good girl. You're gonna make strong sons with gigantic antlers who will kill many eagles. Yes, you will. My own personal living turret system. Have another. Why, yes, she says, I think I will. She's making me hungry. Tonight's dinner will be chili lime shrimp with garbanzo beans. Not hungry yet, huh? Oh, she is. This is going to be a slow tame, I can see. Why, thank you. What a lovely gift. Oh, yum. I am no longer a threat, which means I can pet her, and she won't be scared. And that increases my affinity with her as a tame. For some reason I have... really large chunks on my toolbar. I can now hand feed her, which means, like any passive tame, all of the food goes on the 0 slot on my toolbar. And I can pet her. Aww. This will be a really lovely, calm, and peaceful way to end my stream tonight. Hi. You don't say. Look, she has good strong hips for childbearing to raise my warrior kings. Aww. I'm very sorry, princess, but you've been put in an arranged marriage. I will gladly accept your gifts, Megaloceros. Because I care for you. 63.8%. This is going to take a while. It's kind of disturbing to see their bodies distort through the ceiling and, I mean, the floor and the walls like that. I was just realizing I do believe I'll need to repair my fence. Yep, that one. Oh shoot. Oh, I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Oh, look at her prancing. She gave me a present. Let's see what she gave us. Thatch. How nice. Thank you. We could always use thatch. 95%. I didn't realize a spyglass would count as a weapon. I guess just anything in our hand. She did not like that spyglass. One more feeding and she should be tamed. Ta-da! Let's go ahead and name her Princess. Alright, let's check out her stats. We have 48 in weight, which is actually excellent for a Megaloceros. The Megaloceros is a great harvester for thatch. And 44 in health, which is 1 point below what I'm actually looking for in a stat, but it's still respectable. And will, like I said, make many warrior princes who can fight off the eagles in my compound. So we're going to tell her to stop following and set her to passive. Change a couple of settings here. And I should just put a gate up so that I can get them through this. Okay. Go make her a saddle. Now for some reason Megaloceros saddles are something that I pick up pretty frequently, so I do believe in my saddle box I may have a Megaloceros saddle. Megatherium and Megalodon. Yep, there's a Megaloceros saddle. And I have blueprints for making apprentice ones. And an apprentice one. And 2 apprentice ones. See, I got a lot of Megaloceros saddles. She really doesn't need a lot of armor. She's not going to be fighting. I'll go with the Ramshackle 38 armor. And I'll put my doors back up. Let's put my tools back on my toolbar. Actually, well, she doesn't even need a saddle, but I'll put it on her. Because this is an animal that's going to be used for breeding, I'm going to store her up in a dino storage ball. I didn't even need to pick up the doors. Well, the sabertooths inside will be used for breeding as well. But they're also backup emergency combat. Oh goodness. What a bunch of stuff. I'll leave you some meat. But you don't eat that much. And I should pack up my Pteranodon as well. When you have limited space, whoops, what did he have in? When you have limited space, the dino storage comes in very handy. So, Rudy, the combat Pteranodon, will go in my personal animal storage. And over here, I have a storage for breeders. And the Megaloceros can go in there. Now all I have to do is sort through all this stuff that I picked up. I believe this is a good point for me to conclude my stream. I'd like to thank all of you for joining me. It was really great to see you. And thank you for the follow, Aiden Stump. I appreciate it. It's wonderful to have another follower. And I hope that my stream suits your tastes and what you would like to have. And basically that all of you enjoy what I'm going for. I'm supposed to be leaving like this self-promotion shit. And this is the very first time I've ever done it. I have a YouTube channel up. And I also have a Twitter. If you scroll down on my channel page, you can find the links for both my YouTube channel and my Twitter. My YouTube holds the archives of my older streams, and will always have the full records of my Twitch streams and also feature videos. On that channel, the very first original content that I made for YouTube is a building tutorial where I am constructing the lighthouse structure that you see outside of my compound. So that's going to be a series, and I'm working on that while I'm not live, actually, in my spare time, all my spare time. I also accept PayPal donations if anybody would like to help me out. If not, that's okay. I hate to even have to mention it. And I have 2 links there. One is a direct PayPal donation, and the other link is through Streamlabs. Some people have a membership through Streamlabs. The only thing that I want to say about that is be careful if you do a donation using one of those gifts. They will charge you a certain amount of money.